Last night, we showed you the rescue of a horse in southern Indiana. Successful rescue. A horse that got trapped in the icy water. So you got to be careful out there, especially since we've been seeing the Ohio River with large chunks of ice in it, Mallory.
Yeah, this is not a repeat of 1978. You can't walk across it, so don't try to do that on the Ohio. I know we've been plenty cold, but 3 things you need to know with the forecast. We do have a warming trend on the way next week, and it is staying consistent. Of course, warming trend this time of year means 40s and potentially some 50s, but that should help with the snowpack that we have on the ground still. Right now, mostly cloudy and cold, temperatures remaining below that freezing mark. And yes, we're watching a couple of clipper systems before the week does round out Friday and potentially Sunday. And I'll be tracking that for you in just a moment. But as promised, I do want to give a shout out to the 5th graders at St. Albert the Great. I visited their school today and we talked all about meteorology. It was a great group of students. It was pajama day, so I do want to point that out. But they were fantastic listeners. They had some great weather questions. We talked about what it's like to be a broadcast meteorologist. We talked about weather instruments, weather safety, tracking tornadoes as well. So once again, thank you to St. Albert the Great, the 5th grade class there, for having me out today. Turning now to our weather, Max HD radar. It's been a pretty quiet day. We had some morning sunshine before those clouds rolled back in for the afternoon. You'll notice the radar is picking up on what looks like snow in our southeastern counties. I'm still waiting to see some reports of some of this actually reaching the ground, maybe where you're seeing some of those blues. And anytime we do have a northerly wind, thick cloud cover, it doesn't take a lot of moisture to kind of squeeze out a few extra flurries or drizzle. So that is certainly possible southeast of the parkways this evening. Otherwise, temperatures back below freezing. We're at 27 currently in Louisville, 25 in Lexington, 23 in Cincinnati, 33 currently in Bowling Green. So you'll have to head south to find temperatures closer to that freezing mark here. And our hour-by-hour futurecast, of course, staying cold, but staying mostly quiet throughout the evening. Temperatures in the 20s will drop down to the teens overnight, and that's where we will start tomorrow morning. Mostly cloudy conditions tomorrow by the afternoon, highs just back in the 20s once again. And you'll notice we do have the chance for a few flurries as we carry on into tomorrow afternoon and evening. Now by Friday, our first clipper system, you'll notice by midday, moves in from the north and northwest. This has been the trend, that this has been more of a Cincinnati scenario than a Louisville scenario. But if this shifts just a couple of counties here, we could be seeing a melting rain snow mix midday and into the early afternoon. A similar track for that Sunday clipper as well. So those are 2 systems that we'll be watching closely. Neither would produce a lot of snowfall, couple of tenths of an inch of snowfall, maybe a half of an inch at most. But temperatures should help with the impacts here, because you'll notice on the 7-day forecast, temperatures are in the 40s Friday and Sunday. We'll have some cooler days in between Thursday and Saturday. And then that warming trend really kicks into high gear next week, with high temperatures returning to the 50s by Tuesday and Wednesday.